ba 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 da ba ba da ba 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 ba. Your mom. Ba 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 da ba 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 ba. Man. Did you had one job? All right. All right, let us start. Well, I gotta open chat. Hold on. There we go. Ooh, that's the wrong color. No, that's the wrong color. Well, why is that the wrong color? Why are you the wrong color? There we go. All right. I fixed the microphone. I hope. Hmm. The stream delay is really gonna get this. uh. All right. What should we start first? I'll just wait. I'll just wait for the chat to fill up. Sheesh. All right. Please say spam E if you can hear me. I know you guys can hear me. I just want to see if to check the volumes right. This fan noise is really gonna get in everyone. All right, the viewer goes up by jumps by like 5 after I like fix it. All right. All right, watch which weapon, guys. Ooh. Directed. Let's start. Okay, actually, no, I'll start with stock first. Go on A. Stock's good. Steam's for shut up. It's fine. Your Wi-Fi is just bad. Stock's overall good. It it's just what you get. Shoot it, deals damage, splash, rocket jump, everything. Very balanced. Good stuff. A tier, straight A tier. Awesome. Double trouble. The double trouble. I'll go in high B tier. Double trouble's it's actually not it's hovering around here. Why is the C and D tier flipped? I don't know. Let's fix that. Alright, it's probably like low B tier or high C tier. Because double trouble's not bad. It's a fun weapon, you get one shot. So when you rocket jump with the double trouble, you kind of go in like a more horizontal rather than like a linear rocket jumping path, I guess. This weapon's pretty fun. High C tier. It's in a tough spot. Like B tier, it's hovering around here. I'll put a B for now. It's low B tier, but I expect it to change sometime later. Original. I'll put the original above A because the thing is, it's like peeking in TC2 is not as common as in TF2. At least I think it is. Original's still good. It's just it's better than stock because of the center of the screen. It's way more consistent, and rather than just stock, which fires at an angle. This is probably what you would expect, for a reliable weapon. It's good. Probably one of the better weapons that Trooper has. One of the best ones actually. Not overpowered. It's just better than stock, really. Well, I see people talking about the crowbar. I don't use crowbar all that much. Deploy speed. It's just it's a stock. You can use it as a finisher. Although there are probably the thing is actually I'll put it in high B tier. Considering the only reason why it goes in B tier is because they're just better. There's just better options for Trooper, like these guys, which I'll talk about later. And there's this motherfucker, but I'll get to those weapons later. But it's a crowbar. It's not bad. It's just baseline overall good. You can just run at people with it. Air blast kind of fucks over, and you don't get really affected by air blast. It's just okay, I see people talking about tunnel rat. Let's talk about where's the tunnel rat. Did I not put tunnel rat in here? Why do I not see tunnel? Oh, tunnel rat. I'm blind. Tunnel rat A. It's a good like oh shit, I'm out of ammo. Let me just pull this shit out and just stab people. It's good. I believe it has higher DPS than stock because of the bleed and the faster firing speed. Even though it has the lower damage. It's good. Definitely better. I see people talking about the black box. Let's do the black box. It's probably going in low B tier, low A tier. I mean. It's like black box is good. Heals. It's very balanced as well. It's not too overpowered. The -1 clip. You get 3 rockets instead of 4, and that makes it a it's balanced. You know, maybe it goes in B tier actually, considering you can't shit out much rockets as you can with other weapons. Uh, it'll go in high B tier. Why not? Healing's useful though. You can like spam it down the choke and you'll get health back. It's pretty cool. Torpedo tube. It's also a torpedo tube. There it is. I never found a use for torpedo tube, to be honest. It's not. It's just gonna go here. D. It's probably, yeah. I'll put it at D tier. It's just not good. Why does this exist? I really don't get the purpose of this at all. Like if you're looking for firing projectile speed, just go with the direct hit. This is just far better. Why does this thing exist? Deals more damage at distance. It's like a long-ranged rocket. It doesn't make sense. I don't know why this thing exists. But a direct hit, on the other hand, is very good. You know, it deals good damage. You can one shot. You can just if there's just a class running, it's like class running like a flanker, you can just shoot this thing and then they'll just blow into pieces. Like, fun weapon, awesome. Underpowered. You know what? Yeah, you're going. Why? Similar to this. Where's the Maverick? The Maverick goes also in there. I don't get the purpose of them. Actually, not. It's just D tier. Not. It's this thing's still usable. It's just why? Why? Like again, like these two just use the direct hit. Just use the direct hit. Why does these two exist? Just use the direct hit. Like I know that's not a very good solution, but why does this exist? It's like why? It's just yeah. They're both usable. Just like direct hit is just better in every situation. Really, I mean, I know these have splash, but still, direct hit's just better. Battalion's back. I see Boonie Blaster. Now, the thing about Boonie Blaster is that it's going in around here. I'll put it here. Actually, yeah, it's worse than the Double Trouble. The thing about the Boonie Blaster is like, I can sort of see the purpose for it. It's usable. It's like more of like a mid range backup weapon. So instead of a shotgun, which is strictly close ranged, this thing you can use it for like backup. Like, you know, it's a rocket that's out of ammo. Oh shit! I'll just pull out this rifle thing and shoot people with it. And it's like it's hovering around here, similar to the Double Trouble. I'm considering like Double Troubles at the bottom of BT. I'll probably put it on high C tier. It's still usable, but it's not executed very well. Like, it should likely be better than the revolver because the stats are compared to the revolver, which has more clip, but it also fires slower. That slower firing speed is so fucking annoying, bro. Just my solution to this is probably like lower fall off, maybe, and that's pretty much it. Remove the soaring fire speed as well. It's fucking useless. Why does that exist? Make this better than the revolver, please. Mantreads. Alright, let's talk about Mantreads. Where's the Mantread? There it is. Actually, it's around the same place as the Boonie Blaster, to be honest. Actually, it's probably more useful. It's like similar to Double. A lot of things are similar to Double Trouble for some reason. I don't know why. It's more useful than Double Trouble. I'll say that. Yeah, but Crowbar's still better though. It's like, there's twice in the chat. He suggested this loadout, not directly to me, but I just saw him talking about it. The black box and the Mantread combo, it works pretty well. It's like the lower clip size just works together with the reload speed. It works pretty well. You can also pair this with other because the no fall damage is surprisingly useful. Like it's pretty good. Like, it might not seem like a huge downside, but it's just good. Look in general. What I'm gonna witness in general. Stock subbed in literally 19. You know, I might fix that actually. Haha, 1984. I'll change that. later. Not right now though. I'll do it after stream. Oh god, the stream quality is terrible. Jeez. Oh yeah, it's on the same place. It's more useful than the double trouble though. I'll say that. The whip. Now let's talk about the whip and why it's one of the better options. It's not overpowered. It's still good. You can use it. It's a really good support tool, and it's like the escape plan, but good. You know, for like your team. Like it's also pretty funny. Not gonna lie, you can put this on with the. This is gonna go here by the way. You can put this on with this, and you can just start whipping people. It's pretty funny actually. You just like whip people and shit like that. It's also a good support tool. You get to speed boost your teammates, stuff like that. It's a good team tool. Works well with the working with your team loadout thing for trooper. So yeah, overall really good thing. Escape plan is objectively better. I mean, it's just it's every time I play trooper, this is my go-to. And then the market gardener, which I will go in here, be high B tier. It's like escape plan is really good. Like you don't know hell, you just whip this thing out, run back to spawn, get full health, and jump back into fight again. Like it's useful, very useful. Oh no, let's talk about the market gardener. Oh, this is gonna take a while. A lot of people complain about the market gardener. You know, it's like, ooh, it's so shit, man. It's like, I can't one shot. I can't one shot like classes anymore. Boo fucking who? It's like, shut the fuck up, bro. It's still really fun. Yeah, it's still really fun to use despite the nerf. Let me move the chat for a second. Market gardener still. It's still it's not an illusion. It's still really viable. Market gardener is still very viable. And it can this not only this. It's like I saw a comment saying that this is like overshadowed by Trollper, like it's slept on because of Trollper, which makes sense because like only thing really this is used for Trollper. But you can use this on but you can use the market garden on actually like realistic scenario where you have enough health to tank a rocket jump, and they're on low health enough for you able to jump in and finish them off with a market garden. It's still really fun. Again, I'm not saying that Trollper is bad. It's still really fun, but you can still use this effectively with other loadouts. G-bomb, rocket jumper, Kyle Mangler, live on the cloud. I mean, yeah, I'll do Kyle Mangler. I never really found much use for it. I don't know where this goes actually. It's like, yeah, it's okay. It's okay. I don't know where to place this to be honest. I'm guessing it's like around here. I'll place it above just because it's like you can still use it as a rocket. It's normal rocket. It just has a slower reload. Really, that's it. I mean, it's not too bad, you know. I don't really use the comm angle all that much. I mean, I see people using it, but like they barely hit their shots. Like the gimmick with you can like charge a shot, you can spend all your 5 ammo, and you'll shoot like a really big rocket, and a mini crit, and also burn them. Like sure, well it's like I don't see much use for this to be honest. Like bigger clip is cool and all, well it's just like it's Alright, because they said okay, I'll G-bomb next, but let's do the Liberty Launcher first. The launcher's pretty good. I feel like it's above the tunnel. Actually, no, I'll put it here. This I think there's a fitting place. You know, it's not a direct upgrade. I see some people saying that it's a direct upgrade, but it's honestly not. The damage penalty does make it pretty balanced. But the rocket jumping on this thing is really fun. Pair it with the gun boots, you can practically like tank like far more rockets than other rocket launchers. Like the launcher's good. It's good. Oh, I would still prefer the direct hit though, because you can just one shot. What else? Shotgun. Where is the shotgun? The shotgun will go. Interesting choice. I don't really use shotgun all that much for trooper because I just find other. I'll go in the same place as the crowbar, to be honest. It's like, yeah, shotguns, you can use it and you can be effective with it, but there are other options that are probably better suiting for other playstyles. Like, I feel like this is the middle ground between gunboats and banners, like the boots and the banners, because banner you almost have to rely on your team to be effective because the banners give buffs to group of people, you know, and you can just it's more of a playing around your team weapon, and gunboats just make you completely independent. You can take more you can tank more rockets, you can zip around the map more, shooting people. The gunboats is more of an independent item, and the shotgun takes the middle ground. You can the shotgun isn't completely play around your team, but it's also not. But you also can't be as independent as with the gunboats, so it holds this kind of middle ground. It's kind of it's hard to describe, but it's not too bad. You know, it's in the same place as this. You know, it's just good. You can use it, effective with it. It's fine. Since we're on the topic of shotguns, let me put the family business up here because, I mean, it's a good side crate to the shotgun, but I would say it's still just a little bit better considering it has higher DPS, more sustained DPS than the stock shotgun. But no, it's just I think, you know, it's a family business, and stock has been like a long debate, I guess, like not very talked about, but still it is. You know, I'm not sure where to put this, to be honest, because they're both really good. I'll put it just below the shotgun because I think the family. Because it only deals more damage if you're shooting out more shots, and trooper is more of a burst damage class. I don't think this really fits with what the trooper class is built for. Katana. Let's talk about the katana and why it's. The thing about katana is that it's really annoying. It's like they added the honor bound stat, which makes you lose health every time you put it away. But still, the stats are the health on kill is really fucking overpowered. I'll put it at a. I think it's B. I mean, maybe it's because I only experienced this with Andy Knights, but it's kind of hovering around here. It's I don't know where to put this, to be honest. We'll just put it at the very top of A tier because it's in a very middle ground between overpowered and A. It's like maybe because I have a bias for katana because of like Demo Knights. Maybe it's because it's sitting here. I'm not sure. Maybe because of that. I mean, the lower deploy speed does make it a little weak compared to other weapons. Yeah, it's probably gonna go around here. If I'm taking this only strictly for trooper, then it's probably gonna go around here. I'll put it up with crowbar because the health on kill is still stupid good. We still have far more to go. Banners. Let's talk about the banners. Battalion, incredibly good. I don't use banners all that much because I like being independent with gunboats, which by the way will go all the way up here because I love gunboats. But Battalion is like if you watch Zesty Jesus, that dude who makes TF2 content, he discussed that this is the best weapon in TF2, and it's a very powerful weapon. These two guys, which will go like around here, Like these are still good, but this is the best because for these two to be effective, the the team that you're helping needs to actually aim, and some teams can't do that. This one, it doesn't matter if your team came in or not because you just go straight in and you can tank a bunch more hits than you would with any other. But you know, the buff banner is also pretty good. The reason why this is only above conch is because like twice to scream at me on Discord right now because of my tier list. Like buff banner, like the faster reload and the firing speed is good at most. But the mini crits are pretty fun to use. Equalizer. Conch, and yeah, I forgot to talk about Conch. Yeah, Conch is also a health on back, pretty cool. The health, the passive region you get is nice. And I think that's it for the banners. Like buff banners only here because like the mini crits are pretty powerful, and also you can charge this thing pretty quickly. So, all right, what's next? What's next? What are we talking about next? The WhatsApp flag. You mean this piece of shit? It's probably going C tier. Like it's not like I use this for like a clip because I thought it would be funny, but it is pretty funny. But but in real game scenarios, it's just not that great. It's like it's just not that useful. It's like you're only gonna be using this on defense, which is already like situational enough. And if you're playing around your team like these banners, then it's like you're likely not capping the point. It's like other more capable classes are probably capping the point. Like I don't know, and plus you have to hold this thing out to be able to be effective. So it's probably gonna sit here, like around here, maybe like yeah. I think that's pretty fitting. People are probably gonna yell at me for this one. Rocket jumper, ammo hog, Okay, hot take. Hear me out. I don't think the ammo hog is bad. Actually, this is probably an overstatement. It's probably gonna go around here. Like yeah, I think that's good. Ammo hog deathblow. You know, I'll just call it ammo hog because I'm more used to it. And also think the name's cooler than deathblow. But ammo hog's pretty usable on trooper. Not gonna lie. It's a very good. It's surprisingly more useful than you guys might think. Like go into game, use this and try it for like 15 minutes, like 30 an hour, and it's really usable. Like I mean, obviously, I believe that the reserve shooter is better, but it's gonna go under here because it's like stock shotgun is way better. But it's like 25% of the place. It's just not that good. But the ammo hog, it's not bad. Sorry, I had to cough. But yeah, you can combo this with literally any other rocket launcher, and you'd be dishing out pretty good amounts of damage. You know, just because of that, I'll bump it down. I'll bump it up here. I still think it's more usable than the double trouble, to be honest. But yeah, I mean, it's not bad. People make this way worse than it is, and I think it deserves way more appreciation. What is panic attack? Which one? This one's the panic attack, which will go here. Because this item is shit. Why would you use this thing? Unless it's for like funny gimmicks. Why would you use this thing? I'll go to here. Why would you use that? I really don't get it. Krakenstein, which it has been nicknamed to. I don't really get the use for this thing, to be honest. Like, it rewards predicting where your enemy will kill, but it's just not it's not very good, to be honest. It's like sitting around here. Honestly, I'm not sure where this goes. It's not that good. The beggars. This one's fun. Not exactly A tier though, but around here. Yeah, this one's fun. Record's pretty fun. You can just load it up. You can do the mid-air jumps, which is really cool. But I mean, it's like you can load this thing. You can just shoot it out. Like good record yard users are terrifying as shit. Like this weapon is pretty fun. It's like you can just rockets and it's like they'll all die instantly. It's like it's a fun weapon. I personally believe that death blows worse, but this was still fun. I mean, I meant the double trouble. This one's still fun, but I believe this is way more funner because of the unpredictability of this. Like, I personally believe that this is one of the more fun weapons that Trooper has. Bison. You guys talking about Bison. I don't use the Bison all that much, to be honest. Probably go around like C, B tier. Like, okay, I've seen more people use the Bison over the Bunny Blaster, and let me say, Bison is surprisingly good. I'll put a high C tier. It's surprisingly usable. I see people going like 5 kill streak with this thing. It's if it's in the right hands, it can be pretty useful. I still don't see the purpose of this though. I don't know why it's here. I don't know why this thing exists, but it's not as terrible. It's like hovering here. I'll probably put a high C tier. It's close to B, but I just think you know, it's like I don't think it deserves the ranks of Market Garner. Funny orange. Let's do this one. Rocket launcher's good. You know, I mean, this is like rocket jumper is surprisingly flexible. It's a lot. It'll probably go around here. Here? No, not there. Here? Yeah, here. Yeah, rocket jumping is far easier on TC2 than TF2, at least from personal experience. But this weapon, this rocket jumper is just overall really good, to be honest. Like this is actually very flexible. You compare this with the Mantred, you're practically unstoppable. And pair it with literally any melee. Market Garner is the most popular choice for Trooper, but you can also pair this with the Katana, or the Tunnel Rat, or literally any melee, because it's just these two pair like bread and butter, bro. These two are really good. The useless backpack. I don't see much use for this. It's just like rocket jump, go midair. You put this on. Why? Use the Mantrids. You don't take any fall damage if you use the Mantrids. This one, you lose air control, and also it's not guaranteed that you'll take no fall damage. So just don't use this. Don't use it. Use this thing. It's better. I remember someone talking to Air Bomber. Let's talk about the Aerial Bomber. Which will go here. Sure, why not? Air Bomber's pretty decent. You know, it's a fun weapon. I wish it was a little bit more powerful. Like Aerial Bomber is still pretty fun. Like you can just jump in the air, launch. It's basically like Beggars, but more situational. Aerial, I reached a remodeled it though. It looks really ugly. Whatever. Can I put this here? No, I can't. Now we got these two. Oof. These two. G-Bomb and Equalizer. The G-Bomb, I used the G-Bomb last night. And I got it's a new experience. This weapon is hell as fuck. G-Bomb is really fun, especially market gardening. It is hella. Actually, I'll put it here. It is hella fun. Like it's not the most effective way to play with Trooper, but it's like it's so fun. It's basically the better Double Trouble. So fun. The downsides and the upsides work together pretty well to make a balanced weapon. Like this can be used for defensive capabilities, but it's a gimmick also in a way. Really fun. You can just zip around. It also sends you really fast. I'm guessing it's because of the push force and the larger blast radius, but it sends you really fast as well. It's really fun to use this. Awesome weapon. Oops. Now we get to this thing, Equalizer. I don't think Equalizer's that good. To be honest, it's just like 9 times out of 10 the people who is using the Equalizer, they swing this. They swing it. It's like 9 times out of 10 they die because they swing this thing and they miss. This is more of a gimmick weapon than anything else, to be honest. I personally think that this should be. I don't think it should be combined with the escapement because that would be fucking OP. But it's like something's missing on this. Oops, not that. Something's missing on this. I wish they added something to this. Really miss it. I'm not sure about the old one, but the current state of the equalizer, it's not that great. I wish it was better or something like that. I don't know. It's just not that good. All right. So, any objections on this tier list? C or D? You know, I'll rank it below here. Any objections on this tier list for me to reconsider? Nothing overpowered, by the way. All these are relatively balanced. Bad Weapon Academy. I'm pretty sure Darky Thays is doing Bad Weapon Academy stuff. I definitely don't want to interrupt with that. Also, I don't have the time to actually make those kind of things. I don't think I could have the time to gather footage and stuff like that. At least, like, actually good footage. This is just the final phase. I'm just adding some finishing touches to it. Where's S tier? There's no S tier. There's A, B, C, D, and underpower, and then there's the overpower section. But the reserve shouldn't, because I personally think shotgun deserves a B. It's the best option for trooper in terms of shotgun usage, and I think the reserve shooter is just slightly worse. But I see people using this with a direct hit, which is pretty fun. But again, it's like reserve shooters. Just I wish I used the reserve shooter before they reverted back to the shotgun. I really want to try the reserve shooter when it was the rifle form instead of the shotgun. Up the bison to B. It's just not as good as like these weapons here. I don't think it should be here. Common is almost a direct update when the enemy team. The thing about it's like something's always situationally good. This is a direct upgrade in this situation. I see it all the time, and like the thing is, it's true. This for example, direct hit is a direct upgrade when there's a scout up in your face because you can one shot them while the stock can't. It's like because the weapons are built around certain use. Also, the reload speed kind of kneecaps it too, so it's not a direct upgrade. Personally, I don't think so. I think that's it actually. I think this should be it. All the no overpower. There's some A. There's a lot of B. Some C. D and underpowered. Overall, it's. Also, if you guys have anything to say, then say it now. But I personally think I think this tier list is done. Oh, my voice is tired now. Ugh. Arsonist weapon tier list one. That'll be coming up pretty soon. Next week maybe. Perhaps. Liberty Launcher doesn't deserve to be an A. I disagree. Liberty Launcher it's in the bottom. It's in the very bottom of A tier, because the Liberty Launcher is very effective for rocket jumping, because of the push force and the lower damage penalty. Meaning you take overall less damage from rocket jumps and you can cover more distance with it. And if you are a slightly experienced trooper, you know how good rocket jumping is. But the damage penalty does work together to balance it out overall. So I think this is in a good spot. Unless you can prove me otherwise, then just ping me on my Discord. I don't know. I like talking about this game's game balance because it's very fascinating. It's not like TF2. It's more I want to say complex, but there's more to it than just TF2. If I at least for my the items definitely most of the items have a use, although they're a bit niche. At least some weapons that are original. Items from TF2 they're fine, but like the ones that are quote unquote original, they're just a little too niche for my taste and others likely. Alright, my voice is actually gonna die now. I'll end the stream now. Alright, I'll take a couple of questions maybe. Let's see, why do you play TC2 when you can play TF2? Is it because of not necessarily the bots actually. I tend to not experience the bots a lot. But it's because I'm much more used to how Rove does their physics engine. Because I used to play a shit ton of Arsenal, if you don't know. Arsenal. And the thing is that Arsenal took its physics directly from TC2 Rehaul. And I've been enjoying TC2 generally. Not only because I have an actual reputation here and an audience, but also I just prefer this game way more. Like it's probably because I'm just bad at TF2, that's why I don't have much fun in it. But I like TC2. That's it. There's just nothing more to it. It's just like I like TC2 more than TF2. That's all there is to it. Can you play TF2? I actually do play TF2 very occasionally. I'm not sure how much hours I have on it. And then I don't feel like logging back into. Jeez. I think upcoming things. I'm very excited about it. It's really promising. Server browsers, stuff like that. Very cool. Server browsers, a lot of quality of life stuff like doctor healing, which is now click to heal instead of hold to heal. And my OBS is dying now. You guys are probably lagging right now, so I'll just end the stream now.